ஆல் இண்டியா ரேடியோ. செய்திக்கதம்பம்.
நாட்டின் 75வது குடியரசு தின விழா இன்று வழக்கமான உற்சாகத்துடனும் கோலாகலத்துடனும் கொண்டாடப்பட்டது. சென்னை காமராசர் சாலையில் நடைபெற்ற குடியரசு தின விழாவில் தமிழக ஆளுநர் திரு ஆர் என் ரவி தேசிய கொடியினை ஏற்றி வைத்து மரியாதை செலுத்தினார். மாவட்ட தலைநகரங்களிலும் அரசு பொது நிறுவனங்களிலும் குடியரசு தின விழா இன்று சிறப்பாக கொண்டாடப்பட்டது. சென்னை ரயில் பெட்டி இணைப்பு தொழிற்சாலை பொது மேலாளர் திரு பி.ஜி. மால்யா தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி பேசுகையில்,
In Southern Railway also we have been progressing steadfastly with an aim to provide hassle-free, seamless travel to our passengers with modern, aesthetic and user-friendly amenities along with punctual running of trains. In line with the Government of India's initiative such as Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, Gati Shakti, National Master Plan, Amrit Station schemes, One Station One Product, Bharat Gaurav trains, the Southern Railway is also contributing to nation building significantly. In the current year 2023-24, Southern Railway has continued to witness the momentum of growth on all fronts, namely revenue, loading, safety, punctuality, project commissioning and passenger amenities. Our railway is basically passenger-oriented railway and we accord highest priority to the safety, security and convenience of passengers. Southern Railway bagged the Inter-Railway Safety and Inter-Railway Commercial Shield for the year 2023. During 2023-24, that is current year, up to date, Southern Railway has achieved gross revenue of rupees 9,482 crore, which is 5% higher than the corresponding period of last year. In passenger sector, we have registered a growth of 8% revenue. We have loaded so far 32.24 million ton goods and earned rupees 2,912 crore, registering 8.2% growth against last year. With the present trend of loading, Southern Railway is likely to achieve 41 million ton for the year 23-24, which will be almost 8% higher than the last year's loading. Considering the expectations and aspirations of our esteemed passengers, during the current year, we have introduced 7 pairs of Vande Bharat trains across Southern Railway running at a maximum speed of 130 kmph, thus fulfilling the aspirations of passengers and people to reach the destination faster with maximum travel comforts. During festival season, we have operated about 90 Vande Bharat special trains over and above the regular trains. Southern Railway has run 56 Bharat Gaurav pilgrim trains with modern LHB coaches and have already converted 17 trains with LHB during 2023 and which can also run up to 130 kmph.
சென்னை ஜிஎஸ்டி பவனில் நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் தமிழ்நாடு மற்றும் புதுச்சேரி ஜிஎஸ்டி மற்றும் மத்திய கலால் மண்டலத்தின் முதன்மை தலைமை ஆணையர் திரு ஆஷிஷ் வர்மா தேசிய கொடியை ஏற்றி வைத்து பேசினார்.
Our revenue growth is about 16%. The targets that government gave to us because it knew that we'll do well are very high. It's over 22%. And we have to catch up. We are falling short marginally, but I'm sure we'll catch up. Our pending pension cases have gone a bit high. Not very high, but still a bit higher. We are not the best in the country in pensions handling. My apologies to the retired officers. I'll ensure that we again become the best in the country. Our appeals commissionerates need to do some catching up. They have been issues and we need to do some degree of catching up. Performance of audit, we were one of the best in the country last year. This time we have to work overtime to maintain our preeminent position in the country. But I'm sorry to mention, we need to catch up. State GST is doing better than us in a few respects, marginally by 1% or so. That is unacceptable for all of us. We will be the best. Now, so when in absolute terms, you'll all realize that we are really doing great and we are doing well. But when we start comparing ourselves, then we realize that we have to work overtime to still be the best. But I'm sure with you all there, one of the best staff cadres and the smartest and the most dedicated officers of this country, will again become the best performing zone in the country. This will be our greatest tribute to this nation. This is our promise. Jai Hind.
பாரத மிகுமின் நிறுவனம் சார்பாக நடைபெற்ற விழாவில் தென்மண்டல செயல் இயக்குநர் திரு வி.ஜே. ராஜாசுந்தர் அவர்கள் தேசிய கொடியேற்றி வைத்து பேசினார்.
Till 2030, the power requirement in India is estimated to be around, power demand is likely to be, additional capacity what is required is estimated to be around 27 gigawatt. Now, BHEL has got orders worth, so far new orders worth 5 gigawatt, which are all deliverable by 2027. BHEL is well geared now to deliver the power requirements of India, fueling growth of India. Last year, during January, we have synchronized the North Chennai 800 megawatt unit. This unit will now be, coal firing will be done shortly, and then this unit will be dedicated to the nation very shortly. For Tamil Nadu is also coming up very fast, and we are sure that this plant will be delivered by the end of this year. Besides that, we have got other plants which are coming up in various parts of the country. Yadadri is one of the significant plants wherein we are likely to deliver around 2000 megawatts. Besides that, BHEL is now also involved in big way in nuclear power generation. We would like to enhance our capability in the coming years to deliver this demand of 27 gigawatts during the up to 2030. A significant thrust in non-conventional energy generation also. We are already major player in solar power equipment suppliers. We will be continuing our efforts in that direction in providing equipment for solar power generation. We are also good in supplying power transmission projects, equipment for power transmission. Incidentally, it's a good news that BHEL has won 80 Vande Bharat train sets. These train sets will be made by BHEL and will be maintained by BHEL for 30 years. You might have seen certain VAP7 engines which have been made by BHEL. They are famous for excellent performance. Similarly, we would like to deliver this Vande Bharat express trains, Vande Bharat train sets. 80 train sets have been ordered with us. Additionally, these train sets also have good export potential.
சென்னை பாரத் ஸ்டேட் வங்கியின் பொது மேலாளர் திரு ரவிரஞ்சன் தேசிய கொடியினை ஏற்றி வைத்து பேசினார்.
We have a quality even more older and stronger history as the State Bank of India. If you remember from 1806 when Bank of Bengal was created, then Bank of Madras and Bank of Bombay all merging together in 1921 to create the Imperial Bank of India. If you remember before 1935, State Bank of India was working as the central bank of the country also, before Reserve Bank of India came into picture. And then in 1955 with the State Bank of India Act, we have come in the modern avatar. And what we have done is broadly what the Constitution envisages for us: justice, liberty, equality, overall development of the country. So at each stage, State Bank of India has been in line with what Government of India had envisaged, what Constitution had envisaged. And over a period of time, we have become a proxy to Indian economy. What we do, what the country does, it's almost in line. We are like a parallel line, always moving together. And that is why through different development banking initiatives that we bank took in the early 1960s and 70s, funding the green revolution, then funding the MSMEs up to the startup era also. At each point of time, wherever the country has grown, in any area, State Bank of India has been with that and in line with that. And we have been the torch bearer for the economy, for the society and the country as a whole. Wherever abroad also we have been posted, we have been like synonymous with the Government of India. Each program that the government conducts, whether through the consulate or the Ambassador Office, State Bank of India is an integral part of that. That's why our history and our achievements have been a matter of pride for all of us, the way we have adapted ourselves to the requirements of the country. Now in line with that, there are a lot of responsibilities given to us, particularly the saturation program that we are going on. Prime Minister Mudra Yojana, Fasal Bima Yojana, JJBY, SBY, the Atal Pension Yojana, and many schemes that the state government also does. All the programs we have been associated with, we have been contributing towards the development of the society, of the state, of the country, in line with the requirements of the Government of India.
இத்துடன் இன்றைய செய்திக் கதம்பம் நிறைவு பெறுகிறது.